Vanilla Ice, born Robert Van Winkle, burst onto the music scene in the late 1980s and, for a moment, was on top of the world. With his breakout hit Ice Ice Baby, he became a pop culture phenomenon and the first rap artist to reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. But just as quickly as he rose, he vanished from mainstream music. Rumors circulated that he was a fraud, a one-hit wonder, or simply out of step with real hip-hop. Yet behind the headlines, something far darker was playing out, an alleged web of secret industry rituals, intimidation, and manipulation. Today we dive into the story of how Vanilla Ice escaped the music industry's rumored dark side. Born in 1967, Robert Van Winkle grew up lower middle class in Dallas, Texas. He discovered hip-hop as a teenager, obsessively studying dance moves from films like Breakin and Beat Street. He formed a dance crew, hit local malls for breakdancing sessions, and at open mic nights, he battled anyone who dared to challenge him. Eventually, his raw energy landed him a performance slot at a Dallas nightclub called City Lights, where he opened for legends like NWA, Public Enemy, and MC Hammer. It was there that Vanilla Ice was officially discovered, and record labels began vying for his signature. In 1990, Ice dropped his debut major label album, To the Extreme, which sold 15 million copies worldwide in record time, fast enough to rival the sales of Prince's Purple Rain. The iconic single Ice Ice Baby shot to #1, making history as the first rap track to take the top spot on Billboard. Hollywood soon came calling, leading him to star in the film Cool as Ice. It seemed like the sky was the limit. But success brought scrutiny. The public questioned everything from his authenticity to his origins. Some media outlets accused him of lying about being from Miami when he was actually from Dallas. The most famous confrontation came on the Arsenio Hall show, where Arsenio grilled Ice on his manufactured image. According to Vanilla Ice, much of the confusion stemmed from label-driven publicity that built a flashy persona around him, one that didn't truly reflect who he was. He'd tried to shield his personal life by ducking questions about his hometown, but those half-truths were twisted in the press and used as proof he wasn't real. In recent years, rumors have circulated about an even darker reason for Vanilla Ice's sudden retreat from stardom. Allegedly, certain music industry power players attempted to lure him into secret rituals or hazing events, the same ones that have been linked to other big names. Such rumors suggest that to climb the highest rungs of fame, artists are pressured to partake in depraved acts or unethical behavior behind closed doors. Vanilla Ice has hinted that he sensed manipulation early on. He spoke of being treated like a puppet, a young star in over his head, unsure how to navigate the murky side of the business. Feeling cornered and used, he chose to walk away while he still could. Beyond the alleged rituals, Vanilla Ice faced real violence in other forms. He once recounted a harrowing story of being stabbed 5 times in a brawl that wasn't even his own fight. He lost nearly half his blood volume in the attack and came dangerously close to dying. And then there's the infamous story involving Suge Knight, founder of Death Row Records. According to legend, Suge cornered Vanilla Ice in a hotel room and demanded royalties for Ice Ice Baby, supposedly holding him over a balcony until he agreed. While Ice later clarified it wasn't quite as dramatic as the media portrayed, he admits the meeting was extremely intimidating. This was just one more example of the pressures and threats creeping in from all sides. Despite constant allegations of cultural appropriation, many hip-hop artists actually stood by Vanilla Ice during his rise. He opened for NWA and MC Hammer. He was friendly with Digital Underground's Tupac Shakur before Tupac's own meteoric rise. Ice recalls Tupac reassuring him during the height of criticism, telling him to keep doing his thing, that he was talented and would leave a mark in music history. Yet, as the negative headlines piled up, the weight became too heavy. Vanilla Ice later revealed he'd felt severely depressed, even suicidal, as everything he'd once dreamed of turned into a spotlight of judgment. By the mid-90s, Vanilla Ice realized that, for his own well-being, he had to break free from the mainstream music machine. He married in 1997, started a family, and tried to refocus on what truly mattered. Though that marriage ended almost 20 years later, for a time he chose a much quieter path, leaving behind the spectacle of mega fame. Long before house flipping became a TV phenomenon, Vanilla Ice quietly started building a second act as a real estate investor. Using his music earnings, he bought and renovated properties in Florida. He then parlayed that success into the Vanilla Ice Project, which ran for multiple seasons on the DIY network. Here, we see a different side of Robert Van Winkle. He's hands-on, creative, and business savvy, truly reveling in the challenge of turning rundown homes into dream properties. He even went back to design school, proving that this wasn't just a celebrity vanity project, it was his genuine passion and ticket to financial stability. No path to reinvention is ever smooth. Throughout the late 90s and early 2000s, Vanilla Ice struggled with the demons of his past: depression, media ridicule, and the weight of being seen as a novelty act. In interviews, he's described how fleeting the fame felt. One moment he was idolized by millions, and the next, he was virtually exiled by the industry that helped create him. In one candid moment, he confessed that the money and fame couldn't bring real happiness. It was only by stepping away, focusing on family, and rediscovering a sense of personal purpose that he began to find peace. He's spoken about embracing a simpler, more authentic life, one that involved hands-on work, community, and learning how to find gratitude beyond the glare of celebrity. This personal growth wasn't just a casual decision, it was a matter of survival. The same industry machine that had propelled him to stardom seemed ready to chew him up and spit him out. Choosing to walk away might have been the smartest move he ever made. Looking back, Vanilla Ice's trajectory is a cautionary tale: fame, fortune, and an avalanche of pressure all at once. Yet, it's also an inspiring story about surviving the darker corners of the entertainment industry. He's open about his struggles, the depression, the industry intimidation, and the crippling weight of sudden stardom. He highlights the difference between real life and that snow globe world of entertainment he once called home. Many fans now consider his decision to walk away from the industry and pivot to real estate a masterstroke, especially when you see how so many other stars who remained in the spotlight ended up bankrupt, in legal trouble, or worse. While there will always be debates about Vanilla Ice's place in hip-hop history, there's little doubt that removing himself from the industry's rumored dark side might have saved his life. Today, Vanilla Ice remains a curious cultural icon. He's popped up in cameo roles, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze in the early 90s, to unexpected appearances in movies like That's My Boy and reality TV shows in later years. These cameos have allowed him to playfully embrace his past while showing the world he's no longer haunted by it. Interestingly, modern audiences have revived interest in his story, seeing parallels with today's fast-paced rise and fall cycles of viral stars on social media. Younger fans are discovering Ice Ice Baby with fresh ears, part nostalgic throwback, part internet curiosity. Ironically, the track that once caused him so much grief has become a timeless pop staple, sampled and referenced across genres. His resilience continues to resonate, particularly among younger performers navigating the pitfalls of instant success. Whether you see him as a novelty act, an underrated talent, or a survivor who outsmarted an unforgiving industry, Vanilla Ice's journey holds lessons for anyone in the public eye. Standing at the crossroads of cautionary tale and comeback story, his legacy is a fascinating blend of pop culture stardom and real-life tenacity. Some believe Robert Van Winkle escaped a cultural sacrifice or the secrecy of backroom deals precisely because he refused to play along. Others think he just got lucky. Whatever the case, Vanilla Ice is still here, healthy, wealthy, and wiser, long after many of his critics and rivals faded away. So, what do you think? Was Vanilla Ice smart to leave the industry before it could devour him? And do you believe those rumors about secret music industry hazing rituals hold any truth? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy deep dives into the untold stories behind music's biggest icons. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.